At this time, I'm also thinking of all those whose lives have been affected by cancer. For everyone facing this disease, in whatever form, please do not lose faith or hope. You are not alone.
Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, has always been a symbol of elegance, strength, and poise, embodying the ideals of the British royal family. Known for her unwavering dedication to her royal duties and her ability to balance the demands of public life with motherhood, she has garnered admiration from millions across the globe. However, in recent months, troubling reports have emerged that have left both the public and the royal family deeply concerned. It all began during a prestigious royal event, where Kate Middleton, alongside her husband, Prince William, was expected to make another public appearance as part of her tireless commitment to charity work and royal obligations. The Duchess had long been known for her impeccable composure during these events, often showing little sign of fatigue or stress despite her packed schedule. However, what was meant to be a routine engagement quickly turned into a deeply distressing situation that left those in attendance in shock. As the Duchess mingled with guests, those nearby noticed that she seemed slightly pale and was moving at a slower pace than usual. Initially, it was chalked up to the sheer exhaustion of her busy schedule, which had been particularly demanding in recent months. However, things took a dramatic turn when, without warning, Kate collapsed in front of a horrified audience. Prince William, who was standing just a few feet away, immediately rushed to her side, his face a mixture of fear and urgency. The crowd fell into a tense silence, the joyous atmosphere instantly replaced by anxiety and concern. Royal aides and security personnel acted quickly, ushering the Duchess away from the crowd and into a nearby room where medical personnel had been summoned. The event was swiftly cancelled, and the media were asked to show restraint, although whispers of the incident quickly began circulating through the corridors of Buckingham Palace and beyond. Within hours, the news had broken, and concerns for Kate Middleton's health dominated headlines across the world. The collapse sparked an immediate response from the royal family, and questions began to surface about Kate's well-being. While the palace initially downplayed the severity of the situation, stating that the Duchess had merely been feeling unwell and was advised to rest, further reports soon indicated that the issue might be far more serious than previously thought. Speculation began to grow about the nature of her health struggles, with some pointing to the immense pressure she had been under in her role as a senior royal, while others suggested that there might be an underlying medical condition contributing to her collapse. In the days following the event, sources close to the royal family confirmed that Kate had undergone a series of medical tests to determine the cause of her sudden collapse. The results, while not immediately disclosed to the public, reportedly raised alarms within the royal household. It was later revealed that doctors had discovered a troubling issue, one that had been hidden from public view for some time. Kate Middleton had been quietly battling a serious health condition, and there were growing concerns that it might be cancer. The news sent shockwaves through both the British public and the wider world, as the idea that someone as beloved and high-profile as the Duchess could be facing such a daunting challenge seemed almost unthinkable. For years, Kate had maintained a healthy and active lifestyle, often seen jogging, playing tennis, and staying involved in numerous charitable causes related to physical and mental health. The revelation that she might be suffering from a potentially life-threatening illness left many in disbelief. While the royal family has traditionally been private about health matters, the severity of the situation forced them to address the growing speculation. In a carefully worded statement, the palace confirmed that Kate had indeed undergone further medical evaluations, and while they did not confirm a specific diagnosis, they acknowledged that she was facing a significant health issue. The statement reassured the public that Kate was receiving the best possible care and that her doctors were closely monitoring her condition. The lack of details in the palace's statement only fueled further speculation. Media outlets around the world began reporting that Kate Middleton might be suffering from a form of cancer, although no specific type had been confirmed. Some reports suggested that she had been diagnosed with an early stage of the disease and that her prognosis was good, while others speculated that her condition might be more advanced than initially thought. The truth, however, remained closely guarded by the royal family, leaving the public to grapple with the uncertainty of the situation. As Kate Middleton continued her recovery, the public's admiration for her only grew. She had faced one of the most difficult challenges of her life with grace and courage, and her resilience had touched the hearts of many. While the future remained uncertain, one thing was clear: Kate Middleton was a fighter, and she would continue to face whatever challenges came her way with the same strength and determination that had made her such a beloved figure in the first place. Throughout her ordeal, Kate had remained focused on her family, particularly her 3 young children, George, Charlotte, and Louis. As a mother, her greatest concern had always been for their well-being, and she had worked tirelessly to ensure that they remained happy and secure, despite the challenges she was facing. Prince William had also played a pivotal role in supporting both Kate and their children, ensuring that their family life remained as normal as possible during this difficult time. In a poignant moment that tugs at the heartstrings, Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, shared a deeply emotional embrace with a young girl in a touching act of compassion. This story, both heartwarming and heart-wrenching, unfolds as we explore the powerful reason behind this heartfelt gesture, a reason that is bound to move you to tears. Join us as we delve into this extraordinary act of kindness and the profound impact it had on both the young girl and those who witnessed it. This is a story of empathy, connection, and the remarkable ways in which simple gestures can leave an enduring legacy.
I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you personally for all the wonderful messages of support and for your understanding whilst I've been recovering from surgery. It has been an incredibly tough couple of months for our entire family, but I've had a fantastic medical team who've taken great care of me, for which I'm so grateful. In January, I underwent major abdominal surgery in London, and at the time, it was thought that my condition was non-cancerous.
Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, is renowned not only for her role within the British royal family, but also for her profound ability to connect with the public. Over the years, she has established herself as a figure of warmth, empathy, and genuine engagement, embodying qualities that endear her to people across the United Kingdom and around the world. Her interactions with individuals, her dedication to charitable causes, and the reciprocal affection she receives from the public reflect the depth of her character and the positive impact she has made. From the outset of her public life, Kate Middleton has been recognized for her exceptional ability to interact with people on a personal level. Her approachability and warmth have become defining features of her public persona. In a surprising moment that has reignited discussions about the inner workings of the British royal family, Princess Kate recently made headlines when she appeared to refuse to curtsy to Queen Camilla during a high-profile public event. The incident, caught on camera, has led to widespread speculation about possible tensions between the two royal figures. As protocol usually requires the Princess of Wales to show deference to the Queen Consort with a curtsy, Kate's decision to bypass this traditional gesture has been viewed by some as a pointed act of defiance, possibly reflecting underlying discord within the royal household. This moment, though brief, has added a new layer to the ongoing narrative surrounding the dynamics and relationships among the senior members of the monarchy.
If you look at the coronation footage as the king and queen leave the thrones and head for the exit of Westminster Abbey on the coronation Saturday, you'll see that everyone bows and curtsies to the king, and no one moves a limb, a muscle, when Camilla passes. And that was because they were angry with Camilla. Camilla brought 20 Parker Bowleses to the coronation. There were 4 Middletons. All the people that helped Camilla get the crown on her head were excluded from that coronation, and they were furious. And not only that, Kate and William were angry too. And that anger, of course, Harry was angry, that anger went right through that small part of the congregation by the throne, by the centre of Westminster Abbey.
When I was growing up, I was very lucky. My family was the most important thing to me.
The royal family is no stranger to drama, but recent revelations have rocked the palace like never before. This time, it's not just headlines or rumors. The focus has shifted directly to Kate Middleton. Reports are swirling that the Duchess of Cambridge might be facing unprecedented scrutiny, with whispers suggesting she's at risk of being pushed out of the royal circle. And the spark behind this scandal? Her own sister, Pippa Middleton, who's reportedly unveiled secrets that cast a new light on Kate's role within the family. Could this revelation actually be the reason behind her rumored departure? Or is there more behind the palace walls than the public could ever guess? Stay tuned as we delve into the shocking claims and the potential fallout surrounding Kate Middleton and her place within the monarchy. Kate Middleton's journey through royal life has been closely watched, not just because of her marriage to Prince William, but for the unique role she has carved for herself within the British monarchy. Her presence in the royal family has brought a blend of modernity, tradition, and approachability that resonates with both royal enthusiasts and the general public. From her carefully curated public appearances to her advocacy on mental health and early childhood development, Kate has managed to build an image that is relatable, composed, and diligent. Her steady influence has grown over the years, making her a pillar of stability within the royal household and beyond. Many regard her as a crucial bridge between the old world of royal protocol and a newer, more accessible monarchy that reflects the values and concerns of modern Britain. Kate's importance is also intertwined with the changing dynamics of the royal family. As the wife of the future king, her role carries enormous responsibility and impact on the future of the monarchy. This is particularly relevant as the royal family navigates through a period of transition. With Queen Elizabeth II's passing, King Charles III ascending the throne, and Prince William moving closer to his eventual kingship, Kate's presence becomes more vital. Her role has expanded beyond just being a royal spouse. She's perceived as a stabilizing force and a key player in reshaping the monarchy's image. Her influence is felt not only within the palace walls, but also on a global stage, where she represents a monarchy in tune with contemporary values while maintaining its rich heritage. Rumors often swirl around Kate, with the media scrutinizing everything from her fashion choices to her personal life and potential future responsibilities. Recently, speculation about her increasing workload has heightened. As King Charles III settles into his reign, it's anticipated that Kate and William will take on more prominent roles. Kate's popularity, poise, and commitment to her causes have made her a highly visible figure, and it's rumored that she may be given greater independence in managing some royal projects, especially in areas she's passionate about, like child welfare and mental health. Some insiders suggest that Kate is gradually preparing for a more influential role that extends beyond the traditional boundaries of a royal consort. There's also been chatter about Kate's rumored influence in maintaining unity within the family, especially as the monarchy has faced public challenges in recent years. The ongoing strain following Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's departure from royal duties has placed additional pressure on Kate and William. Some believe that Kate's diplomatic nature and her dedication to her family have been instrumental in stabilizing the royal image amid these challenges. Rumors hint at private efforts by Kate to foster reconciliation and her commitment to maintaining strong family ties, which many perceive as essential for the monarchy's future. Her role as a mother to three young royals, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, adds another layer to her importance within the royal framework. Kate's parenting approach has drawn praise for being hands-on and grounded. She's often seen engaging with her children in public in a way that seems authentic and relatable. Her emphasis on creating a normal upbringing for her children, despite the inevitable media attention and royal obligations, resonates with parents everywhere. This approach aligns with the monarchy's efforts to present a more approachable, less distant royal family. Prince George, who is third in line to the throne, is growing up under Kate's guidance to one day embrace a role that will carry tremendous responsibility. Kate's influence over George's upbringing and character development is shaping the future of the monarchy in ways that are subtle but impactful. Public perception of Kate has been largely favorable, which underscores her importance in the royal family's public relations efforts. Her style, elegance, and warmth have made her one of the most admired women worldwide. Her fashion choices are often emulated, and her appearances draw considerable media coverage. Kate has become a modern icon who has managed to balance the expectations of royal tradition with a personal touch that endears her to people from all walks of life. This relatability has helped the monarchy connect with younger generations, who might otherwise feel disconnected from the institution. By engaging in causes like early childhood development and mental health, Kate has demonstrated a commitment to issues that resonate with modern Britain, reinforcing the relevance of the monarchy in today's society. In terms of her future, many royal watchers speculate that Kate's role will continue to evolve. As Prince William inches closer to the throne, Kate will inevitably take on responsibilities akin to those once held by Queen Elizabeth II. She may eventually oversee several charitable endeavors and have a greater say in royal decisions, especially in areas that impact the public. Her calm and composed demeanor has already proven that she is capable of handling the pressures of royal life. There's a general belief that Kate will become a vital source of support for William when he eventually becomes king. Together, they're expected to symbolize a new era for the monarchy, one that balances tradition with a modern approach. Some rumors suggest that Kate could even play a role in redefining certain aspects of royal protocol. Her relatability has already set her apart from previous generations of royals, and her approach to royal duties could influence how the monarchy operates in the years to come. Kate's dedication to her charitable causes could inspire changes in how the royal family supports and interacts with charitable organizations. It's possible that Kate may bring a more hands-on approach to royal philanthropy, shifting the focus from ceremonial engagements to meaningful interactions that create visible impact. This would align with her down-to-earth image and further enhance her appeal. Kate's rumored increasing involvement in high-level royal responsibilities has also sparked conversations about her influence over her husband's decisions. Some speculate that Kate's insights and opinions hold considerable weight, not just within her own initiatives, but also in William's approach to his future role as king. It's suggested that William values Kate's perspective, and her influence could shape decisions regarding royal traditions, charitable engagements, and the monarchy's role in addressing contemporary societal issues. This dynamic partnership between Kate and William is viewed as a promising shift for the monarchy, one that's grounded in shared values and a genuine commitment to public service. The couple's relationship itself has become a source of public fascination. Kate and William's steady, supportive relationship contrasts with the more turbulent narratives that have historically surrounded royal marriages. This stability has not only helped solidify Kate's position within the royal family, but also contributed to a positive public image that reflects well on the monarchy as a whole. Their relationship is often held up as an example of a modern royal partnership built on mutual respect and shared purpose, which resonates with people who value stability and consistency in an age of rapid change. Kate's popularity is also seen as essential in maintaining public support for the monarchy. As the British monarchy faces questions about its relevance and purpose in today's world, having a figure like Kate who can connect with the public on a personal level is invaluable. Her ability to communicate effectively and relate to everyday people has helped the royal family stay in touch with a broad spectrum of society. Kate's role in public engagements, often highlighted by her warm interactions with people from all walks of life, reinforces the monarchy's connection with the public. She has mastered the balance of being both approachable and dignified, making her a highly effective representative of the royal family. The future holds both opportunities and challenges for Kate as she continues to grow within her role. There are likely to be moments of increased public scrutiny, especially as she and William take on more prominent roles. Kate's ability to handle criticism and adapt to evolving expectations will be crucial. Observers anticipate that she will continue to rise to the occasion, bringing her characteristic grace and resilience to each new phase of her royal responsibilities. Her growth and adaptability have already proven her to be an asset to the royal family, and her future contributions are expected to further solidify her place as a key figure in the monarchy. In recent years, Kate has started to become more vocal about her views on certain issues, especially those related to family and mental health. This willingness to share her thoughts has been met with widespread approval, and it suggests that Kate's influence could extend beyond her ceremonial role. She is increasingly seen as an advocate for change within the royal family and a voice for issues that resonate with the public. This active engagement in meaningful causes demonstrates her commitment to making a positive impact, which has only strengthened her bond with the public and enhanced her role within the monarchy. After much deliberation, she decided to take a decisive step, a formal announcement that she would step away from public life. The statement came through a single, carefully worded communication to a well-regarded British paper that had historically treated her with at least a modicum of fairness. She explained that she valued her privacy, that the speculation had taken a personal toll, and that she intended to focus on her family and personal pursuits away from the Klieg lights of paparazzi and endless gossip. The media reception was immediate and intense, as expected. Some outlets interpreted her announcement as tantamount to an admission that she had something to hide. Others claimed she was being bullied out of her rightful social circles by an unrelenting rumor mill. More sympathetic voices framed her departure as a courageous act of self-defense, a measured refusal to let public scrutiny consume her life. Rose, now resolute in her choice, refused to be drawn into further commentary. For her, stepping away was not about winning an argument or feeding a controversy. It was about preserving her well-being and reasserting a control she felt had been snatched from her. Over the following months, she began the practical work of retreating from the public arena. She scaled back her participation in aristocratic events, politely declining invitations that would have placed her in the direct line of tabloid attention. She also shifted her philanthropic energies towards smaller charities and organizations where she could contribute more discreetly. Instead of hosting lavish fundraisers or making high-profile appearances, she worked quietly in the background, offering her time and financial support without any fanfare. Her circle of close friends grew tighter, focused on those who had demonstrated unwavering loyalty and respect for her privacy. There were whispers, of course, that this departure could be temporary, that in time she might re-emerge. But Rose herself felt a profound relief in stepping off that public stage. Where once her days had been governed by social calendars and insidious rumors, she now woke to simpler rhythms: a morning walk, an afternoon spent reading or practicing photography, evenings dedicated to meaningful conversation with family and longtime confidants. Freed from the need to second-guess how each move might be perceived, she discovered a sense of peace that had long eluded her. Naturally, the tabloids were slow to let go. They spun stories about her reclusion, suggesting it was forced upon her by royal decree, or that she was harboring bitterness over alleged slights. But as time passed, and she consistently refused to re-engage, the appetite for new material about her dwindled. Other controversies arose to occupy the front pages, and the ceaseless churn of celebrity news found fresh subjects. Gradually, Rose's name became less frequent in the columns. Whenever it did surface, it was little more than a footnote, an echo of a once sensational storyline that people had largely moved on from. Meanwhile, within the royal family, the fallout took a subtler form. Kate carried on with her duties, sometimes facing questions about Rose that she politely sidestepped. Prince William, adhering to protocol, remained silent. In official settings, neither mention nor hint of the rumors was ever made. Palace aides presumably noted that the silent strategy seemed effective, and from the monarchy's perspective, the entire ordeal was best left to fade from collective memory. While no public statement was ever issued on behalf of the royals to clarify the true nature of Rose's connection to them, their unwavering silence was itself a statement that they did not deem the rumor worth acknowledging. Behind the scenes, there were quiet regrets. Kate was said to mourn the carefree closeness she had once shared with Rose, a friendship tested and strained by the swirl of unwanted attention. Those who knew the two women personally understood that whatever tensions had arisen, the root cause was never real enmity, but rather the media's compulsion to pit them against each other. But high-profile lives leave little room for clarifications, especially when clarifications might only perpetuate the gossip cycle. Thus, both women moved forward, carving separate paths in a world that had often thrust them together in ways they never orchestrated.
Royal Princess Anne. She has opened up the room and opened up her schedule to do something she rarely does.
Just minutes ago, Princess Anne stunned the world with a heartfelt and emotional farewell to Buckingham Palace. Her words left millions of royal watchers in shock as they realized that the royal family is not as invincible as they once thought. In a candid moment that broke royal protocol, Anne opened up about the impact the palace had on her life and how it shaped her journey. But what made this farewell so unexpected? Princess Anne, known for her stoic demeanor, revealed a side of herself that many thought didn't exist. It wasn't just a goodbye. It was a deep reflection on everything Buckingham Palace symbolized for her. Was this a final emotional release or a strategic move? Her words will change how you see the royal family forever. In her emotional goodbye, Princess Anne didn't just speak about her time at Buckingham Palace, but she revealed the silent, unseen struggles she faced while living under its roof. This wasn't the royal image everyone has come to know, perfect, polished, and untouched by pain. Anne's honesty about the weight of royal expectations, the pressure, and even her desire for personal freedom shocked the public. Was this the real Anne? Or was she just tired of the expectations placed on her by the monarchy? She opened up about how, for years, the palace felt less like a home and more like a gilded cage. Her words suggested that perhaps it was time to move on. Not just from the palace, but from the heavy burden of royal duty itself. As Anne spoke, there was a clear message for anyone listening. The royal family, despite its image of unity, is far from flawless. The emotions were raw, the reflections deep, and the words revealing. Princess Anne's farewell was not just about Buckingham Palace, it was about her own evolution as a member of the royal family. Her life, dictated by duty, was coming to a crossroads. Could this moment mark the beginning of a shift in how royals engage with the public and their duties? For the first time, Princess Anne was openly questioning the very system she's lived under for decades. What followed in her emotional speech left everyone questioning her future role within the royal family. Princess Anne didn't just say goodbye. She hinted at stepping back from the limelight. Was this a soft rebellion against the monarchy? Could the monarchy itself be headed for a major change, with Princess Anne leading the charge for a new era? Anne's words were not just a reflection, they were a potential warning to the royal family. Could this moment signal the beginning of the end for Buckingham Palace's hold over its most famous family? As the royal world processes this monumental announcement, one thing is clear. Princess Anne's emotional farewell has shaken the monarchy to its core. What do you think this means for the future of the royal family? Could this mark the beginning of a much-needed change, or is it simply the reflection of a tired royal under too much pressure? Stay tuned, because there's much more to come in this unfolding story. The secret behind Princess Anne's decision to leave Buckingham Palace will shock you. What made Princess Anne decide to bid farewell to Buckingham Palace? It wasn't just a desire for privacy or a simpler life. No, her decision goes much deeper. In her emotional farewell, Anne revealed an unexpected truth about her royal journey. For years, the public only saw a polished, strong princess, but behind the scenes, Anne's life was much more complicated. While the palace represents tradition, power, and duty, it also became a place of personal struggle. Her words about feeling trapped in the royal system resonated with many who believed she thrived in her role. But what made Anne truly decide to step away? For Anne, the constant spotlight and the pressure of royal duties became more than just a burden. It became a wall. She spoke candidly about her frustrations with the constraints of palace life. Unlike other royals who seemed to enjoy the luxury and glamour of their positions, Anne found herself seeking more than what Buckingham Palace could offer. But it wasn't just a case of wanting privacy or peace. Princess Anne was searching for something deeper. Her farewell was not just about leaving a building. It was about leaving behind an institution that, for decades, had dictated her life. The question remains, what does this mean for the future of the monarchy? Anne's personal reflections revealed a level of dissatisfaction that few expected. While many view her as the quintessential royal, always composed and duty-bound, Anne confessed that her journey through the royal family was far from ideal. She talked about the weight of tradition, and how, over time, it stifled her growth. It was as though she was constantly suffocated by the expectations of her title. Princess Anne's decision to leave Buckingham Palace wasn't just a personal choice. It was a bold statement against the very fabric of royal life. Is this a message to other royals who feel similarly constrained? Anne's exit might be the beginning of a royal awakening that could change everything. The media reaction has been explosive, with some seeing Anne's departure as a rebellion, while others speculate about her deeper motivations. Was Anne trying to reclaim her personal identity? Or was she sending a message about the pressures faced by all royals? Whatever the reason, Princess Anne's words have opened a Pandora's box of royal truths that the public wasn't ready for. Her farewell was far from a simple goodbye. It was a revelation of the struggles royals face when living under the heavy weight of tradition. Princess Anne's farewell has already sparked heated debates. Was she speaking for herself or for the future of the monarchy? As the royal family grapples with her decision, one thing is clear: Princess Anne's words will be felt for years to come. What do you think her true motives are? Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned for more shocking updates. Inside Princess Anne's life at Buckingham Palace. The untold story. What's it really like inside Buckingham Palace? For Princess Anne, the experience was not always as glamorous as it seems. While the palace represents royal grandeur, for Anne, it was often a place of tension, loneliness, and frustration. In her recent emotional farewell, she offered a rare glimpse into her life behind the palace walls, shattering the illusion of royal perfection. What she revealed about her time there might surprise you, and it's not the fairy tale life that the world imagines. Anne's perspective provides a new understanding of what it means to live under the shadow of the monarchy, offering a candid look at the struggles that many royals face but seldom speak about. Anne didn't hold back in her reflections, revealing that the life of luxury associated with Buckingham Palace often came at the cost of personal freedom. The pressure of being a royal meant constantly living under the public's microscope, and Anne spoke about the personal toll this took. She explained how, despite being surrounded by wealth and privilege, there was always an emotional void. Anne's decision to leave the palace is a powerful statement about the complexities of royal life that go beyond public perception. It's easy to look at the grandeur of Buckingham Palace and imagine a life of ease, but Anne's experience was filled with sacrifices and struggles that few could understand. What Anne's farewell makes clear is that being a member of the royal family often means being trapped in a gilded cage. The expectations placed on royals to maintain a perfect image are immense, and for Anne, it became unbearable. She admitted that while the palace offered the finest things in life, it also demanded much more than she was willing to give. Her words shed light on the emotional toll of being royalty, where duty and public image often take precedence over personal happiness. Was Princess Anne finally breaking free from this cycle? Or was she simply reclaiming her voice after years of being silenced by tradition? Anne's candid reflections have sent shockwaves through the royal world, as they challenge the widely held belief that the palace life is one of ease and indulgence. She revealed a side of her life that few outsiders had ever known. It wasn't just about leaving Buckingham Palace, it was about taking back control over her own life and identity. The public has long been fascinated by the royal family's carefully crafted image, but Anne's openness has shattered that image, exposing the deep personal cost of being part of one of the world's most famous families. So what does this mean for the future of the royal family? Anne's words have created a ripple effect, prompting many to reconsider their views on the monarchy. Could this be the first step toward change within the royal family? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: Princess Anne's story will never be the same again. Secret struggles at Buckingham Palace revealed. Princess Anne's farewell to Buckingham Palace wasn't just a goodbye. It was an admission of the secret struggles she faced living within its walls. For decades, the public viewed Anne as the steady, unflappable royal, never one to show weakness or vulnerability.
You sort of have to ignore a lot of what's said, obviously take it on board, but you have to be yourself, really, and that's how I've stuck by it, really.
Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales, has long been admired for her grace, poise, and ability to navigate the pressures of royal life. But behind the carefully composed public appearances and the sparkling tiaras lies a life of immense responsibility, unrelenting scrutiny, and expectations that very few people in the world could ever understand. Recent events have brought an unexpected wave of speculation and tension, thrusting Kate into the spotlight in a way that feels unprecedented. The Duchess, usually a master of calm under pressure, has found herself at the center of questions, whispers, and conversations that raise complex emotions about her life, her role, and her position in the royal family. It's no secret that being a senior member of the British monarchy comes with its burdens. From a young age, Kate Middleton has been meticulously watched by the world, her every move captured and analyzed under the relentless glare of cameras and headlines. As the wife of Prince William, future King of England, and mother to 3 heirs to the throne, her life is as much a public duty as it is a private reality. This duality, the balancing act between being a global figure and a mother of young children, has not been without challenges. Over the years, Kate has become a symbol of stability, elegance, and quiet strength, qualities that the royal family has leaned on during some of its most tumultuous periods. Yet even someone as poised as Kate can feel the weight of the world pressing down. From the moment she stepped into royal life, Kate has been expected to embody a perfect blend of modernity and tradition. She represents a bridge between the centuries-old customs of the monarchy and the evolving expectations of the modern world. Her role requires her to be everything all at once: a supportive wife, a devoted mother, a humanitarian, and an ambassador for the crown. She must do all this while maintaining an unshakable image of composure and relatability. Few realize how demanding this balancing act can be, particularly when every step she takes is dissected by the media and discussed by the public. Even something as small as a choice of outfit can spark global debates, while her interactions, speeches, and appearances are analyzed for deeper meaning. Despite these pressures, Kate has spent years excelling in her role. She has embraced her responsibilities with a determination that has earned her widespread admiration. Her work with charities, particularly her focus on early childhood development, mental health awareness, and family support systems, has been a testament to her dedication to making a difference. Kate's commitment to these causes stems not just from her position as a royal, but from her own values and beliefs. She has spoken candidly about the importance of nurturing children in their formative years and the impact this can have on society. Through her initiatives, she has worked tirelessly to raise awareness, bring people together, and advocate for practical solutions that support families and young people. As a mother, Kate is equally devoted. Her children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, are often described as the center of her world. Despite their royal status, Kate and Prince William have gone to great lengths to ensure that their children experience as normal a childhood as possible. This includes spending time outdoors, encouraging creativity, and instilling strong values of kindness, respect, and humility. Kate herself has often been photographed engaging with her children in activities that many families would find relatable, cheering them on at sporting events, baking together in the kitchen, or spending time in nature. Yet, even in these private moments, the presence of cameras is a constant reminder of the reality they face. For Kate, motherhood and public duty exist side by side, inseparable and inescapable. This unique balance has not come without its struggles. The royal family has faced its share of challenges in recent years, and Kate has often been seen as a steadying force during turbulent times. Her unwavering support for Prince William and her ability to remain composed in the face of scandal or public speculation have solidified her as a trusted and beloved figure. But the pressures she faces, both from within the institution and from the outside world, are immense. There are moments when the weight of these expectations becomes clear, moments when her usually calm demeanor shows glimpses of vulnerability. These moments remind us that beneath the titles, the jewels, and the perfectly tailored dresses, Kate Middleton is human. The demands of royal life have intensified in recent months, as speculation about the monarchy's future and dynamics within the family have dominated headlines. Public fascination with the royals has reached new heights, with every gesture and statement fueling endless theories and debates. As someone who represents the face of the future, monarchy alongside Prince William, Kate has found herself in an increasingly complex position. The royal family is expected to project unity and strength, but behind closed doors, tensions and challenges are inevitable. Navigating these difficulties while maintaining an unflinching public image is no small feat. Kate's ability to remain graceful during such times has not gone unnoticed. Her public appearances are carefully orchestrated to reassure the public of the monarchy's stability, even when challenges are brewing behind the scenes. Yet, these appearances can be emotionally taxing. The scrutiny she endures, coupled with her responsibility to represent the royal family with dignity, often leaves little room for her to express the weight of what she carries. This emotional toll is something very few people outside of the royal circle can truly understand. Over the years, Kate has developed a unique way of handling these pressures. She has often been described as someone who listens more than she speaks, someone who observes before she acts. This approach has allowed her to build genuine connections with people during her royal engagements. Whether she is visiting hospitals, speaking to parents, or meeting children, Kate's ability to connect on a personal level has set her apart. Her empathy, warmth, and authenticity have made her one of the most relatable members of the royal family. People see her as someone who genuinely cares, someone who understands the struggles and joys of everyday life, despite the extraordinary circumstances of her own. There is no denying that the public's interest in Kate Middleton is unmatched. She has become a global icon, a figure admired not just for her beauty and style, but for her steadfast commitment to her family and her causes. Yet this level of visibility comes with its downsides. Kate is no stranger to invasive headlines, false rumors, and intense speculation about her personal life. The media's obsession with her every move means that even the smallest change or absence can spark a flurry of speculation. For someone who values her privacy and her family's well-being, this constant attention can feel relentless. Despite the challenges, Kate continues to embody a quiet strength that has earned her immense respect. She carries the weight of her role with a dignity that is both admirable and inspiring. Through her actions, she has shown that true leadership does not always require grand speeches or bold declarations. Sometimes, it is about showing up, listening, and leading by example. Kate's work with mental health initiatives, for instance, has highlighted the importance of vulnerability and open conversations. By speaking about the challenges of motherhood, the pressures of modern life, and the need for support, she has helped break down stigmas and encourage others to seek help. Her ability to balance modernity with tradition has also been a defining characteristic of her time as the Duchess of Cambridge, and now the Princess of Wales. She respects the customs and expectations of the monarchy, but has also brought a refreshing sense of authenticity to her role. Kate's approach to parenting, her work with charities, and her interactions with the public reflect a modern, relatable version of royalty that resonates with people across generations. She has become a role model, not just for those within the United Kingdom, but for people around the world who admire her resilience, grace, and unwavering sense of purpose. As Kate continues to navigate the complexities of royal life, it is clear that her influence will only grow stronger. She represents the future of the monarchy, a future that embraces both tradition and progress. Her journey is one of quiet strength, enduring grace, and a steadfast commitment to making a positive impact. The pressures she faces are immense, but Kate Middleton has proven time and time again that she is more than capable of rising to the occasion. Her ability to remain composed in the face of challenges, to connect with people on a personal level, and to champion causes that matter, has solidified her place as one of the most beloved figures in modern royalty. Kate Middleton's story is not just one of privilege and duty. It is a story of resilience, balance, and humanity. She has shown that even in the face of immense pressure and scrutiny, it is possible to lead with kindness, grace, and authenticity. Her journey is a reminder that behind the titles, the tiaras, and the public persona, there is a woman who is doing her best to navigate an extraordinary life with integrity and purpose. As she continues to shape her role within the royal family, there's no doubt that her impact will be felt for generations to come. What are your thoughts on her story and influence? Share your views in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the lives of the royals.
I can't mimic voices for love or money. I'm completely hopeless at it. I was the only one, so I think she carved her own role.
Queen Camilla's rise to prominence as King Charles III's wife has been one of the most talked about transformations in modern royal history. Before her marriage to Charles in 2005, Camilla was married to Andrew Parker Bowles, a former member of the British military. Together, they had 2 children, Tom Parker Bowles and Laura Lopes. While Tom often draws attention for his culinary career and occasional public appearances, Laura has remained far more private, choosing to stay out of the royal spotlight as much as possible. However, recent revelations by Laura have shocked royal observers and the public alike, as she spoke candidly about her mother's controversial journey to the throne and the impact it had on her personal and professional life. Her story sheds light on the unique struggles she faced as someone pulled into the royal fold without choice, offering an intimate perspective rarely shared by those adjacent to the monarchy. Laura Lopes was born on January 1, 1978, into a world of British upper-class privilege, but far removed from royal traditions. As the daughter of Camilla and Andrew Parker Bowles, Laura grew up in an environment of wealth and status, attending Haywood Preparatory School and later pursuing a degree in the history of art at Oxford Brookes University. During her formative years, Laura lived a relatively normal, albeit privileged life with her brother Tom. However, even during her childhood, the whispers and rumors surrounding her mother's relationship with Charles began to seep into her reality. The media's relentless coverage of Camilla as the other woman in Charles and Diana's marriage created an unwanted shadow over Laura's life. Friends, teachers, and even strangers would make assumptions about her based solely on her mother's public image. For a young girl trying to understand the complexities of relationships and trust, these experiences forced her to mature quickly. Laura has described her formative years as turbulent, marked by a deep tension between her mother's devotion to family and the public perception of her as a villain. The divorce of her parents in 1995, fueled by years of rumors about Camilla's affair with Charles, was another difficult chapter for Laura. Though shielded from the media as much as possible, she couldn't escape the indirect effects of the public scrutiny that engulfed her family. Yet through it all, Laura maintained a strong bond with her mother. She admired Camilla's ability to remain composed and resilient, even when she was one of the most criticized figures in the British press. When Camilla married Charles in 2005, Laura's life changed dramatically. Unlike Prince William and Prince Harry, who were born into royalty and grew up under the spotlight, Laura was thrust into the royal world as an adult. This abrupt transition was far from easy. While her mother embraced her new role as Duchess of Cornwall, Laura found herself struggling to reconcile her private life with the expectations of her new royal connections. Attending public events with her mother and stepfather brought an overwhelming amount of attention she never sought. She often felt out of place, especially during high-profile events where royal protocols clashed with her desire to remain in the background. One of the most fascinating aspects of Laura's story is her relationship with her stepbrothers, Prince William and Prince Harry. Their interactions have been described as polite, but distant. It is no secret that William and Harry have struggled with their father's relationship with Camilla. Both princes have spoken openly about the pain caused by their parents' divorce and Charles's affair, which undoubtedly created a natural barrier between them and Laura. According to reports, heated arguments occasionally broke out between Laura and William in the early years after Camilla and Charles's marriage. William, feeling protective of his late mother, Princess Diana, would sometimes criticize Camilla, blaming her for his mother's unhappiness. Laura, fiercely loyal to her own mother, would push back, arguing that Charles's actions had caused just as much difficulty for her family. These disagreements highlight how both William and Laura coped with the emotional fallout of their parents' past, but from very different perspectives. Despite these tensions, Laura has largely avoided engaging in any public disputes. Unlike Harry, who has been vocal about his grievances with the royal family, Laura has chosen to stay silent, focusing on her own life and career. However, the release of Harry's memoir, Spare, reignited old wounds. In the book, Harry described Queen Camilla as a dangerous figure who prioritized her public image over the well-being of others. While Laura did not directly respond to Harry's claims, reports suggest she was deeply hurt by the accusations. The fallout from the memoir has added another layer of complexity to Laura's relationship with her stepbrothers, making an already fragile dynamic even more strained. Professionally, Laura has built an impressive career as an art gallerist, establishing her independence from the royal family. She worked at prestigious institutions, including the Peggy Guggenheim Collection in Venice, and later co-founded 11 Gallery in London, which focuses on promoting emerging artists. Her work in the art world has allowed her to carve out her own identity, separate from her royal connections. Friends describe Laura as independent, grounded, and uninterested in the trappings of royalty. Even after her mother became queen consort, Laura continued to prioritize her career and family, avoiding the spotlight whenever possible. In her personal life, Laura has also sought stability and privacy. She married Harry Lopes, a former model and chartered accountant, in 2006. Their wedding, held at St. Cyriac's Church in Wiltshire, was attended by members of both the Parker Bowles and royal families. Laura's choice of Anna Valentine to design her wedding dress, a nod to the same designer who created Camilla's bridal gown for her marriage to Charles, highlighted her quiet connection to her mother. Together, Laura and Harry have 3 children, Eliza, and twin boys Gus and Lewis. Laura has been fiercely protective of her children, determined to give them as normal an upbringing as possible. While Eliza briefly entered the public eye as a bridesmaid at Prince William and Kate Middleton's wedding in 2011, Laura has largely kept her family away from royal events. Her focus has been on creating a grounded and private life for her children, free from the pressures of their royal connections. Despite her efforts to remain private, Laura's ties to the royal family inevitably draw her into the public eye from time to time. She has attended significant events, including the coronation of King Charles III and Queen Camilla in 2023, where her twin sons served as pages of honor. The boys' participation was a poignant moment, symbolizing the blending of Camilla's old and new family. Yet, even on such occasions, Laura's discomfort with public attention is apparent. Insiders note that while she fulfills her duties gracefully, she often remains on the periphery, avoiding unnecessary interactions with key royal figures. Laura's relationship with her mother is one of the most compelling aspects of her story. While she deeply admires Camilla's resilience and ability to overcome public criticism, Laura has also acknowledged the challenges their family faced as a result of Camilla's role in Charles's life. Camilla's decision to fully embrace her royal duties created a sense of distance between mother and daughter, depriving them of the simpler, more private moments they once shared. Yet, through it all, their bond remains strong. Laura has been described as one of Camilla's closest confidants, a voice of reason and support during difficult times. Royal insiders even claim that Laura is the only person Camilla truly fears, highlighting the depth of their relationship and the mutual respect they share. The media's relentless focus on Laura has been a source of frustration for her. Every significant event in her life, from her marriage to the births of her children, has been closely scrutinized by the British press. Laura has expressed frustration that her achievements are often overshadowed by her mother's history and the controversies surrounding the royal family. She has worked tirelessly to build a life defined by her own merits, but her connection to Queen Camilla and King Charles III continues to complicate her efforts to remain private. Adding to her challenges, Laura's professional ventures have not always been smooth. Her fashion boutique, Mojo & McCoy, which she co-founded with friends, recently closed after facing difficulties in the retail industry. The boutique, located in Hungerford, was initially seen as a promising business, stocking high-end brands and catering to the affluent local community. However, despite Laura's best efforts, the store struggled to stay afloat. Reports suggest that Laura may seek advice from King Charles before embarking on a new business venture, as she has been impressed by his ability to navigate tough situations. This acknowledgement of Charles's guidance highlights the evolving dynamic between Laura and her stepfather, as well as her willingness to lean on him for support when needed. Laura's future remains a subject of speculation. While rumors occasionally surface about the possibility of her and her brother Tom receiving royal titles, both have firmly denied such claims. Laura has made it clear that she has no interest in becoming a public figure or taking on formal royal duties. Instead, she continues to focus on her family, her art career, and her desire to lead a life that is as normal and private as possible. Yet, as the daughter of Queen Camilla, Laura's attempts to separate herself from the royal family may never fully succeed. Her presence at key events and her role as a supportive daughter and mother ensure that she will always remain connected to the monarchy in some way. When it comes to food, Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, offers a refreshingly relatable perspective despite her royal status. While it's easy to imagine elaborate banquets and luxurious spreads as part of her daily life, the reality is far more grounded. Kate's approach to meals combines simplicity, health-conscious choices, and a focus on family bonding. Her dining habits, alongside Prince William's and their children's, paint a picture of balance, embracing traditions, exploring international flavors, and indulging in the occasional sweet treat. For Kate, food is more than just sustenance. It's a connection to her family, a way to care for herself, and a source of comfort, especially during challenging times. Mornings in the Cambridge household start quietly and without grandeur. Kate prefers to keep her breakfasts simple but purposeful, opting for foods that give her the energy she needs to face the day. A bowl of porridge is often her go-to choice, warm, filling, and a source of slow-release energy. On mornings when she wants a little extra boost, she turns to her now-famous green smoothie. This concoction, while not known for its flavor, is packed with nutrition. A mix of spirulina, kale, spinach, matcha, and blueberries makes it the ultimate energy drink, and Kate swears by its ability to keep her skin glowing and her body energized. For her, beauty and wellness are worth the sacrifice of flavor. Meanwhile, her children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, prefer a more typical start to their day. Cereal topped with slices of fresh apples is a breakfast staple in their household. Charlotte, often described as her mother's mini-me, has inherited Kate's adventurous palate and sometimes steals a sip of her green smoothie, though her expression often gives away the tartness of the drink. While mornings may begin with nutritious choices, Kate understands the importance of balance. Between meals, she gravitates toward healthy snacks like goji berries, olives, or fresh fruits. Her love for olives, in particular, has already rubbed off on Charlotte, who can snack on them happily during family outings. William once joked that they would need to start buying olives in bulk after a bag disappeared almost instantly during a family picnic. These small details offer glimpses into the simplicity of their life behind closed doors. Moments where Kate and her children bond over food, free from the formalities of public life. Lunchtimes are often light but filled with flavor. Kate's love for salads is well known, and one of her favorites is a watermelon salad. While she has never shared her exact recipe, it's easy to imagine a mix of crisp cucumbers, creamy avocado, juicy watermelon chunks, and tangy feta cheese. On days when she feels like experimenting, ceviche, a tangy Peruvian dish made with citrus-marinated raw fish, is her go-to. She has also embraced sushi, a favorite she shares with Prince William. During a visit to Japan House in London, William admitted to a chef that both he and Kate enjoy sashimi, even hinting that they might sneak back for a quiet lunch. Their love for international flavors reflects their openness to exploring diverse cuisines, a trait they have passed down to their children. Family dinners are where Kate's role as a devoted mother truly shines. For her, mealtime is about more than just food. It's about creating memories and teaching her children the importance of togetherness. George, Charlotte, and Louis often help in the kitchen, whether it's sprinkling cheese on homemade pizza, stirring pasta sauce, or kneading dough. Spaghetti carbonara has become a family favorite, with George insisting on carefully measuring out Parmesan cheese to achieve just the right amount. Charlotte, on the other hand, enjoys spicier foods, something Kate attributes to her own pregnancy cravings. Despite their differing tastes, one dish brings the entire family together: roast chicken. Kate's version of this classic meal, passed down from a former royal chef, is simple but comforting. The smell of roast chicken wafting through the house signals a rare, peaceful evening free from royal obligations. For Kate, these moments are priceless, times when she can focus on her family and enjoy the simple pleasure of sharing a meal. Indulgences are not off the table in the Cambridge household. Sticky toffee pudding, a dessert Kate associates with her childhood, remains a family favorite. It's a treat they often enjoy on special occasions, a nod to the importance of tradition in their home. Kate has also been known to enjoy popcorn during family movie nights, a habit the public first witnessed when she and William were spotted sharing a box courtside at a Brooklyn Nets game. That moment, so charming in its simplicity, reminded people that despite their royal titles, Kate and William are a couple who appreciate the small, everyday joys of life. Food, for Kate, is about balance, enjoying nutritious meals while leaving room for the occasional indulgence. Even when traveling, Kate's approach to food remains consistent. Royal tours, with their packed schedules and public appearances, bring unique challenges. Maintaining energy and a glowing appearance becomes essential, and Kate's food choices are as deliberate as they are practical. Breakfast often mirrors her routine at home, a bowl of porridge or her green smoothie providing the fuel she needs for long days. Lunches are light, focusing on fresh salads or vegetarian options that are both nourishing and easy to digest. On their tour of India, for example, Kate and William opted for vegetarian meals, including lentil curries and spiced kebabs prepared by a local chef. Kate's openness to plant-based dishes reflects her commitment to a healthy lifestyle, though she doesn't follow any strict dietary restrictions. Snacks, too, remain health-focused. Goji berries, raw fruits, and vegetables are her go-to choices, helping her avoid the temptation of less nutritious options. Dinners during royal tours offer a chance for indulgence, as Kate embraces local cuisines and flavors. While royal protocol discourages the consumption of seafood to avoid food poisoning, Kate and William are not always sticklers for the rules. On quieter evenings, Kate enjoys dishes that remind her of home, including roast chicken and pasta. These familiar meals provide comfort amidst the whirlwind of travel and public engagements. It's in these moments that Kate's ability to balance her royal duties with her personal preferences becomes most evident. However, Kate's relationship with food took on a deeper meaning following her recent cancer diagnosis. The announcement came as a shock to the world, and her diet became an essential part of her healing process. Food was no longer just about staying energized. It was about recovery, nourishment, and resilience. Kate's approach to her meals shifted to focus on ingredients that would support her body during preventive chemotherapy. Breakfast remained a cornerstone of her routine, with her green smoothie and a bowl of oatmeal becoming staples. These simple yet nutrient-packed choices provided the strength she needed to face the challenges ahead. On days when she didn't feel up to preparing breakfast, George and Charlotte eagerly stepped in, helping sprinkle blueberries on her porridge or taste-testing her smoothie with exaggerated reactions that always made her smile. Lunches became opportunities to fill her body with antioxidants and vitamins. Lentil curries, vegetable kebabs, and her favorite watermelon salad became regular features on the menu. The salad, with its refreshing mix of watermelon, avocado, cucumber, and feta, was not only nourishing but also comforting, a dish that connected Kate to simpler, happier times. Dinner, though often dictated by her energy levels, remained focused on family traditions. Roast chicken, homemade pasta, and mild curries were staples, with the children actively participating in the cooking process. George would measure flour for pasta dough, Charlotte would stir sauces, and Louis, ever the supervisor, would watch with flour-dusted cheeks. These moments in the kitchen became a source of joy for Kate, a way to bond with her children while finding solace in familiar routines. Baking, which had always been a passion for Kate, took on new significance during her recovery. Despite the challenges of treatment, she insisted on continuing her tradition of baking elaborate birthday cakes for her children. These moments were more than just about the cakes. They were about creating memories, bringing happiness to her family, and holding on to the simple joys of life. William, ever the supportive husband, also stepped up in the kitchen. While his skills were more modest compared to Kate's, his efforts, whether it was scrambled eggs for breakfast or toast with avocado, meant everything to her. It was these small gestures of love and support that helped Kate stay strong. Snacks became an important part of Kate's routine as she navigated treatment. True to her habits, she leaned on fresh fruits, vegetables, and her beloved goji berries for nourishment. Papaya, with its natural sweetness and health benefits, became another favorite. Even during her quieter moments, Kate maintained her sense of normalcy. She and William often ended their days with a gin and tonic, a comforting ritual they shared once the children were asleep. These evenings, though simple, were a source of strength for Kate, a reminder that she was not alone in her journey. Kate's decision to step back from royal duties to focus on her recovery was a difficult one, but it was made with her family's best interests in mind. For her, the priority was clear. She needed to heal, not just for herself, but for the people who depended on her. In the end, food in the Cambridge household is about more than just eating. It's about balance, tradition, and finding joy in life's smallest moments. Whether Kate is preparing a nutritious smoothie, baking birthday cakes with her children, or sharing a quiet meal with William, her relationship with food reflects her values as a mother, wife, and individual. Even in the face of challenges, Kate Middleton's approach to meals remains a testament to her resilience, her love for her family, and her ability to find strength in simplicity. And that's a wrap. Kate Middleton's dining habits give us a glimpse into her life as both a royal and a devoted mother, blending health-conscious choices with family traditions.